Hey guys, welcome back into the video. So we have some Sonic Frontiers news as the new trailer is coming imminently within the next 2 weeks, as you can see here. At Gamescom Opening Night Live, a new trailer for Sonic Frontiers will premiere at Gamescom Opening Night Live, hosted by Jeff Keighley, live from Germany on Tuesday, August 23rd. Now, for those asking, will I be live streaming this? Probably not, considering that the VGAs, that kind of thing, usually with Jeff Keighley's events, have a history of using licensed music. So, and I may not have time anyway, but to quote unquote live stream it. So, but who knows? If I have time, maybe I'll do it, but I don't know. Who knows? But I just want to kind of point that out, say, hey, we're seemingly seeing begin a new trailer. So, and even on like the promo page for Gamescom, the Sonic Frontiers logo is like front and center. So clearly they're, I guess, treating this new showcase a big deal. And before we go to the other set of news regarding Frontiers, it's kind of interesting that Jeff Keighley essentially been hyping up this game more than Sega themselves have. It's very weird. But then again, that's the whole marketing thing for Frontiers in a nutshell. So when it came to IGN first, but IGN first, and there was some other stuff. So where like Sega didn't really talk much about the IGN stuff on their side, so it was definitely odd. Not to mention there was the whole NDA at Summer Game Fest. So yeah, it's definitely weird. How Sega's marketing is with this game, but maybe that was a response to how people thought Force's market was so misleading. Which, yeah, I could totally agree with that, because we didn't fight like chaos in there, even though it was implied we were. That never happened. So, But anyway, that's totally a different topic. But anyway, what's the other piece of news that we're going to discuss? Well, for those who are worried that Sonic Frontiers could get delayed again, especially after the recent, big game delays recently, like Hogwarts Legacy, we just talked about that yesterday. So then there was Marvel Midnight Suns that got pushed too. I know Forspoken was another one that got delayed to January. I'm trying to think of some other delays recently. I'm trying to think. So, but anyway, so if again, like I said, if you're worried about Sonic Frontiers getting delayed again, well, there's seemingly good news on that front, as Sega is reaffirming that the game is gonna make its holiday 2022 release date. During the recent earnings call, here's what they have to say. Sonic Frontiers has been longer time coming from the typical game, where it was once normal for a new line starting to come on almost yearly basis. Yeah, it was like that for a while. It's been close to 5 since the last one. Luckily for impatient fans, the first open world open zone appears to be on track to arrive on schedule. The lead up to the release has been interesting. Yeah, that's putting it lightly. To say more than a few fans have been confused by marketing, I just freaking said that. The first gameplay footage Sega release was met with a mixed reception. That was more like so IGN releasing it rather than Sega, but whatever. Anyway, coming up to me, fans says, on polished unit, unfinished. This led debate whether the game would be better off getting to like 2023, like a growing number of major open world titles. Sega clearly doesn't think so, because, however, in a recent briefing, Sega Sammy executives Koichi Fukuzawa and Makohado Takahashi touched upon the question delaying Sonic Frontiers, stated, quite frankly, we do not consider postponing the launch at this point. That said, they stressed that Sega intends to incorporate as much fan feedback as possible within the development timeline. And that's kind of all I wanted to pull from the article, because it was essentially just repeating stuff, pretty much. So yeah, so it seems that they're not pushing another delay, even though the game was already delayed once. Because remember, this was supposed to be a 2021 release, and well, it's the year 2022, so it already missed its intended launch window. So yeah, what do I think? Do I think it really needs it? I'm not sure though. After like the recent footage we've gotten, which was like a few months ago, I believe it was like right after SGF. I think it's looking a lot better now, and considering from the people who have played it, they were much more positive on it than you would think, because of that IGN footage or whatnot. But based on people who played it, they really like it. So if it's a polished release when it comes out, but I mean, there's gonna be bugs. It's an open world game, again. So I don't know. it sounds like they're it's almost going on the well if they're saying that the game will not be delayed again. So very interesting to see what happens. But yeah, what do I want from this new trailer? I would like it to be a story trailer. So I'm gonna assume we're gonna get the release date at Gamescom. I assume so because it's already what when this trailer shows up, it would be what end of August, and the game is supposedly coming out this holiday season. So yeah, so it sounds like things are seemingly heading going full steam ahead in terms of Sonic Frontiers marketing as we approach the imminent release date of holiday 2022. What, what if I had to pick the date? What would it be? I'm trying to think because of God of War coming out at the beginning of November. I'm trying to think now. I'm not sure what Seiko would go with if they want to maximize on sales, but Sonic usually sells well anyway, especially on Nintendo platforms, and it's going to be on essentially every single platform since it's a cross-gen title. Man, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of a possible release date. Maybe mid-November, maybe. Try to give it a little room away from God of War. So, but that's two totally different games though. But I'm trying to think. So if I were Sega, where would I put it? Let's see. Maybe, I guess maybe October if they can. But I think it's more. I'm thinking more so November, December. They could pull it December really if they really wanted to, because as far as I know, the only big game coming out in December is Callisto Protocol, and that's a horror game. So not exactly in the same market that Sega's going for with Sonic Frontiers. So yeah, so maybe December would be a good idea. So maybe in like the second week or something, maybe. I don't know, but yeah, it's gonna be November or December either way. In my personal opinion. Hey, I could be totally wrong. So, but yeah, I think November, December, because usually Sonic games come out in November, so I'm like 50-50 on November, December. But yeah, yeah, it sounds like the game is certainly coming out this year. So anyway, what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment section below. And if you like this video on the way up, helps out the show, and consider subbing channels to not miss any more videos. And I will see y'all in the next one. Later.